I'm going to show you how you can turn your passion into work. If you have multiple interests, if you have multiple passion, it doesn't matter. Today we are going to be talking about how to channel this into the right direction so that you can get the results you have. Because it's not just about passion. There's a lot of things that guide this passion. Passion is not enough. I've said this before. And just show. I know that this video will be pretty long, but just be patient because the message here is so invaluable that you might not get it anywhere else. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite dimmailoka. For those of you that are seeing me for the first time, I am a content creator that makes videos talking all about God, finance, self-development, and sharing my unique journey with all of you. All this to make you and I better people. So if these are the things that you are interested in, please hit the subscribe button and join the family. We are so happy to have you around. Welcome back guys. How are you doing? How's life treating you? I hope that you are having a good time, and if not, I pray that God meets you at the point of your needs. So today we are going to talk about something that is on the lips of everyone, and it's valid. It's valid. In today's world, there's more advocacy for people to do the work they love so that they won't work a day at all in their life. That's good. That's brilliant. Because research shows that we do things that we are emotionally inclined to do. Our emotions plays a huge role in the choices we make. If we are doing a task and we are not happy doing it, we are not going to do a good job. We are not going to be happy. So our emotions plays a huge role in the choices we make, and it applies in a field of work. Your emotions, things that you are interested in, plays a huge role in the kind of job you do. And if you neglect this, then you are going to miss out in a lot of things you should have been enjoying in your life. Yes. Today, I'm doing something I'm passionate about. I'm speaking. Like, I love speaking a lot. I love giving advice. I've shared it a couple of times here, how I grew up giving advice to older girls, and they implement it, and they come back, they're like, oh, that worked. They're asking for more. So this is something I've been doing. This is something I love doing. I love making content. I love being creative. I have this artistic side of me that people have not seen yet, but throughout this video, we are going to be talking a lot about me. You all know that I use myself as a case study all the time in my videos. So with that being said, let's get right into this video. The first step is understanding that passion might not be instantly known. Some of us grew up knowing what we want to do. I saw an interview about Kylian Mbappe. He was asked if he's not playing football, what else will he be doing? And he just said he just knows football all his life. Even if he's not playing football, he just be walking around the football industry. And that's his luck. Since he was young, he has had this dream, he has this passion about football. And he grew up doing it, and he turned it into a $1 million or even more dollar business. And that is what is feeding him today. So today he's not working a day of his life because he's doing something he's passionate about. But some of us, people like me, mine was not instantly known. Even though when I was so young, the first dream I had was writing, and today I'm still interested in writing. But growing up, it was not that smooth. I've had a couple of dreams. I've wanted to be a lawyer, I've wanted to be a stylist, I've wanted to be an actress, I've wanted to be a public speaker. Even the last of them was public speaking. And it's so crazy how the last became the first. Immediately I had this thought of being a public speaker. 2 months down the line, I'm now a public speaker. Yes. I discovered that I really wanted to do this when I discovered about YouTube. Later, I'm going to share the detailed story, like the story of how all this thing came up. But when I discovered YouTube, I'm like, okay, how am I going to be on this platform? Instantly, I went and learned about editing, filming, and everything that is needed. Within 2 months, I'm now creating content. That was the last passion I had, and 2 months down the line, I turned it into a business. And today, I'm still doing it, and I'm happy. I'm not working a day of my life. And this happened, I think I was 19 then, going to 20 when this happened. So you can see that passion is not instantly known. Like, I knew mine later in the years. Okay, I might still do all these other things that I said, which we are coming to that when we are going to talk about multiple interests. But right now, my passion was not instantly known. It was down the line, after thinking about a lot of things, after exploring, after doing a couple of other things that didn't work. That was when I discovered my passion. So be patient with yourself. You might be on the page that your passion was not instantly known. Passion grows from curiosity, from consistent practice and paying attention to what energizes you. So explore, be open, look at things that comes to your mind, pay attention to yourself. You might not know what you're interested in, and that is the reason why you might be watching this video, because you don't know what your interest is. Well, I'm going to guide you on that. You can start journaling about things you think of, things you see, and then it feels like you gravitate towards it. Because walking on the road, I see a lot of things. I see people doing different things, but there are things I see and my heart doesn't even shift. I see it, I'm just walking on my own. I don't even think about it. But there are things that I see, I'm like, wow, you know, I just spend a few seconds thinking about it, and I might still go on my own way. So these are the things that you need to start paying attention to yourself, to start discovering these things. So start paying attention to yourself and see what you're interested in. You might not know it now. That is why I talked about journaling. But if you know things that you're interested in, if you know that you're interested in a lot of things, well, that's cool. Just make sure you write all these things down, okay? We are coming on how to choose and how to make the best use of it. For now, be patient, okay? We are driving to somewhere. So know that passion is not instantly known. You can try out to exploring, experimenting, volunteer, intern practice, and stuff like that. And also, when you are exploring these things, pay attention to how they make you feel. Yes, pay attention to how they make you feel. That is when you know what you are really passionate about. Pay attention to what feels like fun to you and work to others. This is key. This is key. Pay attention to things that you do. It is fun, it is exciting for you, but to the other person it's stressful. Let me use myself for example. I love filming, I love editing, I love creating content. Like, I love setting up the studio, setting up the atmosphere that I want. I love this a lot. Like, I look forward to it. Any day that I know that I will make a YouTube video, I'm so happy, because I love this. I love setting up the tone, you know, setting up my tripod, trying different angles, sitting there, because I don't have a monitor and I'm filming with the back of my camera. So I have to first of all sit down and check how I appear in the video, and this is through trial and error. I have to record, come back, watch it, tweak it, shift the tripod, shift the share, adjust, like all those things. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It makes me feel happy. After filming, I'm the happiest person on air. Like, whenever I'm done filming a YouTube video, I'm the happiest person on earth. I go home, I'm like, I'm treating myself to a movie, to be honest, or playing games for a long time. Like, I'm just going to treat myself to something because it makes me feel so happy. I love editing. I love editing so much. And I'm not doing a lot on my editing now because I don't have all that time. I'm so busy. I have to film, I have to go to class and all these things. But I know that I can do so much more, and I'm still coming to that. But I'm not doing so much more now because of time constraints and all of that. Okay, but I know that I can do so much more. But I love all these things. But to the next person, editing is the toughest thing to do. Editing is so tiring. Editing is so stressful. Editing is just like filming, talking for long hours. Like, I batch create my videos. I'm going to talk for straight 2-3 hours. Like, it's so exhausting to some people, but to me this is fun. I enjoy it. I'm so happy doing this. Like, I'm so happy. That's why I can do this hungry. I can remember those days I was growing. There might not be no food in the house, and I'm setting my camera, and once I start talking, I'll not feel hungry again. Like, it's so crazy how this works. So start paying attention to what feels like fun to you and work to others. What feels stressful to others. The reason why this is important is when something naturally comes to you, it's easier for you to stick to it. Improve quickly and eventually turn it into a valuable work. That is the reason why you need to pay attention to this. What feels like fun to you? What's exciting to you? What makes you happy but to others is stressful? Also, let me talk about my sister. My sister is so organized. Like, when you come to her space, everything everything is at the place it's meant to be, like all the time. She's so organized. Like this is not work to her. She's always organizing her space. Or you can never come to her space and it is scattered, clothes are flying, the things that, no, my sister is not like that. But me, I'm not really like that. I'm organized, like I keep things in their place, but I'm not really so into it. But this girl is so into it. Every little detail, she's going to pay attention to it. So this thing feels like fun to her. But to me, if I go the extra mile, to be honest, it's going to be stressful to me. Okay? So pay attention to what feels like fun to you, but work to others. The next step is observe what makes you lose track of time. The psychologists calls this the zone, where you are so immersed in an activity that you forget about time, hunger, or even your phone. You can work long hours without getting tired. Guys, I wrote down a couple of questions you need to ask yourself. So I'm just going to read it out because I don't want to forget any of them. So you need to ask yourself, what activities make me so engaged that I forget to shake time? Ask yourself that. To me, filming, editing, when I'm writing, when I'm doing all these things, I forget about time. Like I've said a couple of times in my videos, like 24 hours is not enough for me in a day to do everything I want to do because I lose track of time doing these things. These things mean so much to me. Like I love them. I'm so into them that I lose track of time. So ask yourself, what activity makes you to lose track of time? When do I feel most alive, focused and energized? What makes you feel so alive? Like whenever I see my ideas coming together, whenever I see myself, I have this idea, oh, I want to talk about this, then I put it down, then I research to add more information to support it, then I write it down, and then I come here, I set my camera, I film these videos, I go home, I edit them, and I upload. These make me feel so energized. It makes me to feel this sense of belonging, this sense of satisfaction, this sense of, oh, you're able to create something from scratch. You have this idea all by yourself, you wrote it down, you expanded it, you came out here, you set the camera, set the studio, you know, put everything together, go home, edit it, like, do all these things. To me, this means a lot. So this makes me to feel energized. This makes me feel the desire to do more. So ask yourself, what makes you feel energized? Okay, you can be writing down these questions, and after the end of this video, you can at your own time answer them. So the next one, which I think I've talked about, is what could I do for hours without getting bored? What can you do for a long time without getting bored? What? Yeah, I love editing, especially vlogs. I love editing vlogs a lot. Like, I can edit a vlog without getting tired, without getting bored. I love it. I love seeing my ideas come together. So whenever I feel that the idea that I had is coming together, I won't get bored doing it. So ask yourself, what is it that you do without getting bored? What is it? So these things that I just mentioned are strong indicators of what your passion is. This is a strong indicator that you can do this for a long time. This is the indication that you enjoy doing this. And when you enjoy doing something, then you don't have to work for it. When you enjoy your job, then you don't have to work for a day in your life. So ask yourself these questions and answer them. You can see that you've started discovering your passion gradually. And if the answers are not apparent, it's okay. Like I said, start journaling. Start being intentional about this, because you might not be intentional before when you are doing these things. So start being intentional about it. Start paying attention to yourself from now onwards and say things that you can do for long hours. Okay? And there's something else that I can do for long hours, which is researching. I love researching so much. Like, I love gaining new information. I can't stay with my phone. I'm researching. I'm going on Google. I'm asking. I'm doing something. Like, it makes me to lose track of time. I enjoy it because I'm learning something new. So it could be anything to you. It could be for you to create something from scratch. It could be cooking. A lot of people can't cook like that, dressing the food they're making to be palatable. They're just working so hard just to make a single dish. And then you're like, why are you just spending so much time on this? But this is something that they do. They lose track of time. Some people love drawing. Like, there's a lot of things out there that I can't even mention all of them. So ask yourself, what is it that you do that makes you lose track of time? The next thought is, where do you get results faster than the others? Sometimes passion hides itself in competence. You might notice that certain things feel easier to you. You pick them up quickly. Before you know it, you've produced faster results than the other person. Sometimes passion is embedded in this. This does not mean that you will enjoy every bit of it, but it shows potential for mastery. So ask yourself, what do you do that you get results faster than the others? To me, it's coming up with content ideas. Like, sometimes I don't even have to search for content ideas, because after creating this video, like I've said in one of my previous videos, I think this is just divine alignment. God is like putting the idea of my next video in my head, even without me planning for it. To me, I get results faster there, because some people might go all over the net, surfing, searching, going to other people's pages and all of that. But to me, it doesn't happen to me like that. At least 80% of the time, I already have the idea of what I have to create, even without searching, even without looking up anywhere for it. So to me, I get results faster in this place than some other people. It could be writing. Writing might feel so natural to you. It is to me. Writing feels so natural to me. I can write for hours and stuff. But right now, why I'm not doing all those things is because I'm trying to put so much effort in one thing and make it grow so that it can spring out to other things. Right? I'm not just trying to do everything all at once. That is why we talk about multiple passion. But we are still coming to that, okay? Just sure, we are coming to that. So what feels natural to you? You might like tech. You might be so interested in innovation in technology. I'm not interested in that. Like, I'm not just interested in that. It's not natural to me. It feels like work to me. But to the next person, it's okay for them. It's their life. They're so passionate about it. So you need to ask yourself, where do you get results faster than the others? In finding out where you get results faster than the others, it shows that there is a potential for mastery in that space. There's a possibility that you are going to grow so fast, you're going to improve quickly, and you're going to do an amazing job. You might not be the best at it, but you are unique in your own way. You are at least better than the others. At the end of the day, everybody will not be first-class students, but anyone can be better. The next thought is, reflect on what you enjoy as a child. Sometimes the passion you are looking for is just what you enjoy doing as a child. It's happened to me. I love writing. Like, since I was in elementary school, I've been writing for the longest time possible. Up to today, I still have that dream. I have a blog. Yes. So sometimes your passion is embedded in what you enjoyed during your childhood. Do you know why? Kids naturally gravitate towards their interests without overthinking it. Let's say if a kid gravitates towards drawing, that child's mind is saturated with drawing. That child does not care about the limitations. If I'm not going to do a good job, the child does not overthink. That's why even when Jesus Christ was on earth, he was like, if you want to be on his side, you have to have the spirit of a child. You have to be like a child. And I think this is also one of the reasons. Children does not overthink. They just go out there and do what they want to do without overthinking it. We started overthinking when the society started telling us to be realistic, started telling us that we are grown now, we have a lot of responsibilities, and that makes us to shed some part of us. So ask yourself, what do I enjoy as a child? What do I feel much excited about? What do I love talking about as a child? What do I gravitate towards as a child? You know, children plays a lot. Sometimes you might think, oh, I was so playful, but underneath that playfulness, there is storytelling, there is creativity. There are kids that love building, they love building, they mold houses. Like when we are young, we do that. We mold houses, we create a pathway to go to the house. So underneath this, it's not just that the child is playing, but underneath this is creativity. There are kids who build better houses than the others. There are kids who mold better houses than the others. But this child is playing, but underneath it is creativity. There might be storytelling. Mine was storytelling. I used to write novels then when I was young. I would draw those things and I'd be like, this is the family, they do this, they do that. I was just playing. People don't take that serious. But underneath that play is storytelling. So underneath that thing you are calling, I was so playful then, underneath it, you might find out something about yourself. You might find out that you're artistic, you are creative, you are a storyteller. Ask yourself, what do I gravitate towards to when I was a child? And then look at the underneath strengths behind it. The next one is, do not confuse glamour with passion. We think that, oh, artists look cool, YouTubers look cool, entrepreneurs look cool, and then you're like, oh, that's what I want. It's not about looking cool. It's about something that you do and then you feel satisfied. And moreover, you can make anything to look cool. These days, creativity is at its peak. You can just make anything to look cool. Okay, so stop feeling like, oh, this occupation is cool. No, ask yourself, what do I gravitate to? What do I like? What do I enjoy doing? What can I work towards so that can make me lose track of time? You have to put everything behind you. You have to stop thinking about the society, the expectations. Like, you just have to put everything behind you and then look at what you enjoy doing. You can make that thing to be cool. You can make that thing to be aesthetically pleasing if these are the things that you want. But don't just go for an aesthetically pleasing career. No. Find your own and make it cool. Find your own and make it glamorous. Find your own and make it beautiful. It's as simple as that. I know some people feel like content creators are cool. But let me tell you the truth. When I started content creating, I wasn't even thinking about being cool. I was in rock bottom. I was so down there that I needed to do something. And this happens to be the thing I have to do. And I was just doing it. I wasn't caring about looking cool. I wasn't caring about having this beautiful background or these beautiful things or being cool. No, I wasn't geared towards that direction. All I was thinking about is, I just have to do this. Because I need to do something at the time. So don't think that this was born out of, oh, I just wanted to be a content creator. Oh, content creators are just cool, they're beautiful, then I just want to do it. No, it was born out of a desire. It was born out of a need. You can make anything to be aesthetically pleasing. You can make anything to be cool. Just look out for what you want and make it beautiful. Okay? Real passion often comes with mundane, repetitive tasks. But you're just going to love it enough to persist. Yes. Passion is not always sweet. Passion is not always doing what you love. Like I said, I love doing this. I love content creation. I love scripting. I love researching. I love editing. I love all these things. But let me tell you something. There are days I wake up and I don't want to do anything. I just want to lie down in bed. I'm down. Life happens. There's family problems. There's financial problems. There's this, there's that. Like, all these things are just there. I just woke up with heaviness. Then I look at my career, I'm like, do you think I even want to do this today? But at the end of the day, the passion will not let me to do it. I might stay in bed for longer, I might watch movies, I might just have conversations with people around me for a long time, but as the time flies, I'm like, passion starts creeping in. Passion starts saying, oh, you have to attend to me because, I make you feel good. And then I'll go back to do that. And some days I might not totally do that. But the next day I'm rushing towards it. I'm chasing after it. I'm like, oh, I missed you. That is what passion is. It's not like you love it every time. It's not like you'll be attracted to it all the time. But it's about recognizing the fact that it will keep you going. Like I said, we do things out of emotion. You wake up, you feel tired. Then you lie back on the bed. You start sleeping. All these things are emotionally driven. Then at the time you feel like, oh, I've been sleeping a lot, I have to walk. This is emotion too. Emotion telling you, oh, you have to do something. Then you get up and start doing it. All these things are driven by emotion. What we do, the choices we make, all of these things are driven by our emotion. The earlier you learn this, the better for you. And also, if you want me to make a video about discipline, because I'm really going to talk about discipline differently. It's not the way people think it is. It's not the way people feel towards it. It's not approaching your work with anger, with resentment. Oh, I just have to do this today and that. No. Discipline is sweet. Discipline is flowing. Discipline might not be easy, but it's worth it. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to be satisfied. And that's what matters. So don't confuse passion with glamour. Be ready to put in the work. You have to recognize the fact that you have to do some things that you don't even like just to keep it. Okay? Passion is not all that glamorous. Behind what you are seeing is days of hard work, days of sleeping late, days of wanting to do something, and then I'm like, wow, I just have to film. I just have to post. Let's take my short videos for example. I post daily now. Do you think I'm happy on a daily? Do you think I want to speak on a daily? Do you think my life's good on a daily? No. But that is the passion. You might not want it, but it is there. It is the fuel you need to keep you going. The next step is experiment without pressure. A lot of people want it all figured out. Everyone wants it all figured out. Even I want to know where this content creation will take me even before I started. But you need to realize that that is not always the case. You need to realize that that might not happen. You can't figure it all out before you start. All you need to do is just to take the first step. That book, The Mole and the Horse, The Fox and the Mole, I don't know if I got that because the name of that book is so tricky. So at the time, I think I've forgotten. That book has really been long. I think, is it The Fox or The Mole or the Boy? I don't know. Got to a point that they've not reached their destination, but you know, the future looked bleak. And what I was like, how are you going to get over there? How are you going to cross over? Then the partner told him, can you see the next step? He was like, yes. Then he said, take it. So I'm asking you, can you see the next step? Take it. You won't figure it all out in your head. You just have to experiment. You just have to go out there and try things out and see what works. And even when you find what works, you can't have all the answers before you start. All you have to do is just to keep going. Keep going. Can you see the next step? Yes, take it. And that's what I'm doing with my content creation. I don't even know how I can get to the other side. But can I see my next step? Yes. And I'm taking it. And I'm taking it. Gradually, we keep getting there. One thing I always say is that no matter how good the day is, no matter how bad the day is, at the end of the day, you are one day closer to your dreams. And that is what matters. You won't figure it all out, but at the end of the day, you're one day closer. You're one step closer. You are getting there. The next step, which is for people with multiple interests, is your passion might not be one thing. That wasn't my case. I love writing. I love public speaking. You know, content creation, I'll just group them into the same category. So I love speaking. I love content creation. But at the same time, I have this artistic part of me. I have this stylist part of me. I love clothing. I love putting up clothing together. I love, you know, matching clothes, you know, getting a matching shoe, a matching bag, and just putting things together. I love that. I have this artistic part of me. When I was so young, I think in my early days at high school, my mom makes beats then. That's a couple of designs, like that's a lot of designs she makes. So I make these beats with her. I come up with ideas with her, you know, we try things out, trying to get two colors that will complement each other. We're making it. This one, let's make this bigger, let's make this smaller, let's make this for people who are minimalists, people who love simple things, and then let's make this for people who love sophisticated things. At that age, I think around 10, 12, at that age, I was thinking towards this direction. So I know I have this artistic side of me, but I'm not working on it right now because I have a lot of things to do right now, and I'm still coming to that. Even I'm having this nudge that my editing needs to upgrade. I know things to do, I know things I have to do, but I don't have all that time to spend long hours editing because I have a lot of things to do. So I was thinking during the holidays, let me see what I can do, right? But even if I'm not doing anything now, but I know that I have this artistic part of me. I know it. I love putting things together, and I think that's what with the clothes. I love putting things together, seeing what works. I'm getting this shirt and I'm getting this pant. I'm like, oh, do they complement each other? Okay, let's get this shoe. Oh, what we go with this? What we go with that? Like these things, I love them so much. And that's what I did with my mom's beats. I love them so much. So I have those potentials. Some of us have multi-potentiality, and it's okay. It's okay. Don't feel bad about it. Before I was feeling bad for wanting to do a lot of things. I make content. At the time I was thinking that I want to be a host. I love talking. I love shows, you know, things like that. But sometimes I feel guilty. I'm like, then I do want to do all these things. But all these things are what the society conditioned for us. The society tried to make us to fit into boxes. I'm not going to fit into any box. No, you're not going to confine me into any box. I won't take that. It's okay to be multi-dimensional. It's okay. When you combine all these things, you will see that you are going to be unique. You might not be the best in what you do. You might not be the best in this. You might not be the best in that. But when you combine this together, you will be unique. There's this boy, I don't know his name because my boyfriend loves watching comedy. I don't like watching comedy, to be honest. Like, I'm the last person who will see me with a phone, then I'm watching a comedy. Like, I don't like it. But when I'm with my boyfriend, he watches that a lot. So I tend to watch that with him. So there's this particular boy he loves watching. I don't know the name because, I'm not interested in it. But maybe when I'm editing this video, if I find his name, I'm just going to put it up here. There's this guy, he's a tailor. And he's funny. So do you know what this guy did? He combined these two things. So he makes funny content as a tailor in his shop. And I've never seen any other person doing that. I don't know if someone else is doing it, but like he's so unique. He had those face character. He had those particular outfit. Like, he just did a lot of things that just made him to stand out. And I know that a lot of tailors are doing content, are doing different things, but he just stood out for me. He's multi-talented. He has multiple interests. He's funny, he's a tailor. He combined this and he made him to stand out. If he continued being a tailor, maybe he might not be the best tailor. He might not be the funniest comedian. But because he was able to put this together, he created a niche for himself. And he's there. And he's unique. And he's doing well in it. So it's okay to have multiple interests. Like all these interests that I just mentioned, they are there. I might not be working in a couple of them now, but I know that they are there. I'm just trying to set something. Once I build this structure, once I set this something, and then I'm able to employ maybe a video editor, at the end of the day, you won't be doing everything all by yourself. If you think towards that direction, then you're going to be stagnant. Then I'm going to delegate this work to some people. Then I'll have that time to be doing this. And also, I will have graduated from school. So that time I spend in school, because I spend sometimes more than half of my day in class, at least I'll also have that time to do other things that I want to do. Whenever you fit into that box, that is the society's idea. You are an influencer. They don't expect you to do something else aside from influencing. But you might like something else. You might like farming. You might go get a farm. You might start selling farm produce. But the point is harmonizing these things. The point is, how do you now turn this into a work? How do you make it work out for you? One of the things I always advise is you can combine it. I'm a self-development speaker. I also love writing. I love making content. So one day I might write a self-development book. Yes. And I'm doing this also. So this is my interest. I can turn this interest of mine into a book. So that if you're not the type to watch videos, you can go get the book and develop yourself. That is it. My artistic side, I can get it involved in my content by editing my content in a very different way and in an upgraded way, in an artistic way, in what feels right to me. You see, all these interests, I'm trying to channel them. I'm trying to make them to work for me. Because the point is not just having all these interests. It's about how do I make it work. Someday my artistic side, someday I might create a fashion brand. Who knows? This is not the end of the world. So I'm dreaming, I'm open. Leave yourself open. Don't box yourself. Don't agree to that. Okay? Find a way to harmonize this thing and make it work. So here is the final part of this video, which is turning this passion of yours into work. Like I've always said before, passion is not enough. But there are things you can put into place. You can brush up this passion and then you get paid for it. I have this passion for public speaking. But if I never worked on my skills, if I never put myself out there, if I never created this channel and I had to learn everything, something that's not my passion then, I had to learn it in order to make my passion work. So you can see that passion is not enough. So you've now discovered your passion. So here is how to make your passion pay. Is to develop your skills. Yes, develop it. I love public speaking. I had to go online. How do I create content? How do I start a speech? Like just yesterday, I learned about how to start a speech. I'm learning about all this stuff. So develop your skills, okay? What is it that your passion is asking you for? Go out there, learn more, read books, watch videos, learn more, buy courses. You might get mentorship if you can afford all of that. Just do all those things, okay, to develop your passion into a skill that people are willing to pay for. It's as simple as that. The next step is build a portfolio. Let's say someone is looking for a baker, and then you're like, yes, I'm a baker, and the person says, okay, let me see your works. And then you have nothing to show for it. How do you think that person will patronize you? So build a portfolio. Tomorrow, if I go out there and then someone is looking for a speaker to speak at an event, I'm like, yeah, I'm a public speaker. And that person will ask me, okay, let's see your work. The only thing I need to do is to send my YouTube channel link, and the person is going to go through my works. So document your work, okay? Build a portfolio. You can start small, start where you are. You don't just have to quit your job immediately. Like I see people talk about that a lot in social media. Just quit your job, can't make content, you're going to make it and all of that. It's not all that rosy, it's not all that easy. Some people might get fast results, some people might not. All these things are sacrifices, right? So start wherever you are, start with whatever you have, okay? Be willing to evolve. That's something a lot of people are scared of. A lot of people want to evolve, a lot of people want to grow, but sometimes they're scared of it because they don't want people to see them differently. There was this interview that I was watching of Nicki Minaj. That's been long, but this lady was asking Nicki Minaj questions that the fan threw at her. So the person asked her, your rap style has changed. And then she's like, of course it has to change. I'm growing, I'm evolving. I'm not on a different place. I'm eating different food. I'm in a different environment. So how do you expect me not to grow? So be willing to evolve. As the days goes by, your passion might deepen. It happened to me. When I started this YouTube channel, I just wanted to make vlogs. I wanted to show girls that they can be at the other side, but I don't want to talk. I just wanted to show. But as days goes by, it started deepening. I realized that I have to talk. I have to put things in place. Now we have even dropped making vlogs, but not forever because I really love vlogs. But I'm just trying to do something. Then later I might start doing vlogs or might create a separate channel for that. So this thing, you can see that I was evolving. So be willing to evolve. That's a proof that you are growing. Ask questions, learn from the journey. Okay? It will all worth it at the end. So here's the final encouragement. Passion might not be instantly known, okay? Give yourself time, explore, try, fail, make mistakes, and just get back up. The person who failed is the person who failed. So once you keep trying, there is an opportunity. There's a possibility that what we are working on will work out. So be patient with yourself. Like I said, if all these things that I've mentioned in this video that you don't know about them, it's okay. Start journaling. Start paying attention to yourself. Start today. I don't care about your age or your status. This is still early for you. No matter the societal expectation, no matter whatever they say, no matter the box they try to confine you, never listen to it. Do what feels authentic to you, what feels exciting, what you want to do. Like I mentioned a lot of my passion in this video. This is the first time I'm really talking about all these things. But I did that purposely to let you know that if you are like that, we are on the same page. Okay? I wish you good luck in your journey. I wish that this video was helpful to you. And I want to know which one that resonated most with you. I want to know which you are trying immediately. I want to know where you are on your journey with turning your passion into work. So with that being said, we've come to the end of this video. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, guys. It helps the channel and it helps me as well. It's your favorite dimmailoka, and it's been great with you guys. Until next time, don't forget to stay positive and stay cheeky. Bye.